Hi guys, Steady Eddy here. Just a brief video to explain why I think that my bank has got its head up its arse. Now, let me explain. I believe in simplicity. I love simplicity. And there's nothing that really annoys me more than when somebody takes something simple and turns into something more complicated. It really annoys me, that does. I'll give you an example about what I mean. Right, now I have an ISA, an individual savings account, and I've had it for a while and it's losing money. It's losing money because there's been hardly any interest in recent times and inflation is running rampant, and what it means is that if you leave your money in your bank account, it may appear a year later that you've got a little bit more money in there, and yet when you take inflation into account, it's absolute rubbish because it's actually worth less. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. Now I hear that the banks are offering ISAs with better interest rates, okay? So count me in on that one. So this is where the simplicity comes into it. Last week I went to the bank, which I very rarely do, only once in a blue moon. I went to the bank and I mentioned the ISA that I have, and I said I would like an ISA with a better interest rate, something that's going to be more in line or close to it with inflation. And they said, fine. By the way, there was only one or two people working in the bank that day anyway, but that's another story. I said to the guy, I want another ISA with a better interest rate. And he said to me, okay, we'll have to make an appointment for that one. I said, fine. So he made an appointment, and the appointment was for this Tuesday. He said, oh, yeah, this Tuesday we can fit you in on that one, this coming Tuesday. I said, okay, that's fine by me. Appointment it is. So he made the appointment for Tuesday at a bank not very far from far away from where I live. Okay, fair enough. So that is simplicity. That's what I like. You go to the bank, you make an appointment to get a new bank account sorted. They make an appointment, you go to the bank, you take the relevant documentation, all done and dusted, you sign a few forms, Bob's your uncle, you got a new bank account. Simple, okay? Fine, simple. That's the way I like it. Simplicity. Except these bastards then have to go and complicate it. They have to complicate something that is simple. The day before my appointment, I got a phone call out of the blue, and it was a bloke, an English bloke, and he said to me, Mr. Sweeney, you've got an appointment tomorrow, but we've had to cancel it because of illness. He didn't sound very ill. We've had to cancel your appointment. I said, really? Okay. He then said, but what we can do is we can arrange that someone will phone you up and do this appointment over the phone. So you don't have to come to the bank. We can arrange your new bank account over the phone. And I instantly said, I'm not doing that. He understood straight away. I don't trust anybody on the phone. Who the hell is he? I can't see this person. If I'm going to make an appointment with regards to my bank account, then I want to be in an office, in a place which I'm used to, an official place, and I want to sit across the table from someone and actually see who has taken my bank details. That's the way I like it. I'm not doing anything over the phone. I don't trust cold callers like that, and that's what this appeared to be. So he said, all right, we'll get something sorted, and then he hung up. And the following morning, I phoned up the bank. I got through, not easy to phone them up. You have to go through various, press 1 for this, press 2, all this crap and all that. I eventually got through to some nice young Scottish lady, and I told her, I don't trust this person who phoned me up yesterday. I think it might have been a scammer. I don't trust anyone who phones me up wanting my bank details. And she said, yeah, I understand that. So anyway, she got through to him, and he phoned me back. The very same person phoned me back that afternoon. He said, Mr. Sweeney, I told you yesterday that the appointment had been cancelled. I said, you were the one who phoned me up yesterday. He says, yes, that's right. I said, and you told me your appointment was cancelled. Well, yes. That's what you don't expect me to take your word from it. I can't see you. I don't know who you are. You know, I'm not going to give my bank account details to somebody over the phone. He said, but I didn't ask you for any details, did I? No, you didn't. But you did suggest someone else was going to phone me up and they were going to ask for my details, okay? He seemed a bit peeved. He seemed a bit wounded that I didn't trust him. So anyway, he said that, fair enough, you're not going to do it over the phone. We'll arrange another appointment for you. I said, at the bank? He says, yeah, at the bank, okay? Fair enough. End of conversation. That was 3 days ago. I still haven't heard from them. Why haven't I heard from him? That guy was peeved. He was annoyed that I didn't trust him over the phone. I don't trust people who phone me up asking details and whatever, and I suggest that you don't do the same. You take the same approach. Don't trust anyone who phones you out of the blue that you haven't met in person and you know, starts wanting details from you. So they haven't phoned me up anyway. And, right, now, maybe they haven't phoned me about a spite. Maybe he deliberately is being spiteful. He seemed peeved because I didn't trust him over the phone. So anyway, last week I made an appointment with the bank. And now a week later, I haven't got an appointment anymore. And they seem reluctant to get in touch with me. What's going on? What is going on? Has my bank got its head up its arse?